Hey, what's up you guys? I shot a video just a little bit earlier of this 2017 Thor 4 Winds, and I had mentioned that I have a Safari or a Monaco coming in. Well, the Monaco that's coming in is a 2001 Safari Panther 425, and it actually just arrived. This RV is 40 feet in length. It has two slide outs over here on the driver's side. This is an Arizona RV, so it does have some paint peeling and some paint issues as far as the outside goes, but the bones, the inside of this RV, are in phenomenal shape. It's actually only got 48,000 miles on it. And it's not every day that you run into a Panther. A lot of people are diehard fans of the Safari series. Safari series had a few different options that you could choose. I believe the Simba, if I'm correct, was another option, and that actually had a drop-down bed on the inside. But everything that they did to these Safari series are very unique and pretty much a one-of-one RV. And I've gotten lucky enough to actually come across this one. This RV is for sale. It's going to be listed for $70,000. I just got it in just an hour ago, and I'm really eager to show you. There's probably a lot that I actually have to learn on it because it's not every day, of course, again, that you run into a Safari. But I'm going to unlock some of these bay doors and show you what we have underneath first. So right here in this front compartment behind the front steering wheel, we have the Hydra Hot. It is cut in the metal area down the center. I think it's for access and getting that out of there, but the systems are all great, and it's actually just been serviced by a Hydra Hot person who actually specifies in the Hydra Hot system. Here we are at the back of the RV. We have your battery with the slide out tray here. Right next to that, we have the hydraulic fluid reservoir back here, as well as the battery disconnects and some systems for your motor back there. And here we are in the back of the RV taking a look at that 2001 425 Cat. Here we are over on the driver's side behind the first slide, and we have your hookups for your city water, all your tanking systems and water fill-ups. We do have a hose attachment out here, but 3 compartments here on this slide out, all for storage. As well, we have storage over on the other side, which I didn't show you, but those are right before the tires and behind the front tires, in between the compartments that I was showing you over there on the passenger side. We do have an electric awning over here on the top, which goes about 3/4 of the way of the RV. And one important feature, of course, to mention on this RV before we head in is the middle entry. It's not every day on a diesel that you run into the middle entry. A lot of people do look for that middle entry access in an RV. For the people that entertain a lot of guests and they don't want to have to go in and out after in front of that front seat, having that middle entry is very nice for entertainment purposes. A lot of people just like the placement as opposed to having that towards the front. So here we are inside of the RV, heading in. Right across from that middle entry door, we have the kitchen. We have solid surface countertops throughout this RV. We've got white and black, kind of an off white, and then also that carries on into the bathroom, which we'll show you here in a second. All real wood cabinets throughout. I'm going to back up here and just kind of give you a shot of this entire living space before I start talking about it and zooming in on everything. But the Safari, like I said, the bones are fantastic on the inside of the coach. The structure of the coach is in fantastic shape. You have all original furniture. This is the original couch for 2001 Safari. And actually, let me take these pillows off of here just to show everyone what great shape that they're in. Not only do they not have scratches or tears, but they're actually, a lot of times on leather material, you will have lots of folding or just marks in general, and there's just none on here at all. We have the original dinette and chairs over here, right next to the entry door. As soon as you walk in, you do actually have an extension to this table in the back closet if you want some extra room there. You have a chair here behind that dinette, as well as a little shelf there as well. Here are your front seats, again in phenomenal condition for a 2001 Safari. You've got the driver's chair, which is, you can see that's kind of what I was talking about, more where it starts to flex and do have issues like that. Of course, this being the most used seat, but it's still in fantastic condition, as well as the passenger chair. We have 48,000 miles on this RV, which isn't a lot, being that it is a 2001. You do have a own-in generator that comes out of the front with a button over on the left-hand side down here on for a slide-out drawer. I believe this is going to have a 8,000 own-in generator, but I will have to double check on the size of that for you. We have a do have a flat screen TV here. It obviously had older box TVs, being that it's a 2001. Those have been taken out of it. It'd be very easy for somebody to throw up some flat screen TVs in the front, also in the back of this RV. We do have this nice slide out piece for the passenger here, and some storage right behind that. This is the book that was left for me for this RV, and I don't think I've ever seen a book or a binder with so much information so packed. I mean, this thing is absolutely huge. You have all the original manuals, the owners left service records in there. The story on this RV is that it was brought in from us, from the owners that were planning. They purchased it from the original owners, so it's a 2-owner RV. The people who own it currently, it's on consignment here at this dealership. The wife's husband passed away, and so we are now selling it for them. But they had only actually owned the RV for 6 months and put quite a bit of love into it. I mean, it's got all brand new tires, brand new batteries in the RV. They went through it and cleaned the inside quite a bit, as well as did some additional things to it. One thing I did want to point out too is, like, this front dash is absolutely enormous, pretty big, beyond it being stopping. Like right here, this inseam is where you would think it would stop. It continues on there, and I mean, it's really hard to, even in a video, show you guys. I guess I can a little bit, and hopefully it helps zooming in and all that, of like the material that they used on everything in here, which again is just immaculate. I mean, I have run into 2020 or 19 RVs where the furniture, the material that they use on the fronts, it's peeling up, it's not holding down, it has issues. It just basically is not great material. When you walk into this, and you know, it's a 2001, and it has been in Arizona heat, obviously, because of the outside and that paint damage and all this adhesive and everything in here, all the materials. They even have the fabric siding on the sides of the walls throughout the entire RV. I mean, everything in here is just obviously stood the test of time, a lot better than a lot of the newer stuff, and that's why people look for a lot of these gems or these older RVs, is the quality. You have all real tile, all real wood. We'll take you over to the kitchen area here. We have, actually, if I can manage to open it with one hand, a washing machine right here. We've got these nice drawers throughout, again in fantastic condition. We've got some nice storage up here. We do have that convectional microwave. We've got your 2-burner located here as well. I don't want to do too much here with the one hand, but 2-burner located there as well. 2 tubs for the sink. We do have a new refrigerator that has been put in, a Dometic. You can see they're up on the top, so you have a brand new refrigerator. We've got all your controls, or most of your controls, for the RV located right here up at the top. We do have one slide out button up here, and I'll show you where the other one is in the back here in a second. But even in this 2001, we actually have a lot of electric items in this vehicle. Even this electric gauge up here letting you know the tanks and your levels and all of that good stuff located right there. as well as the Hydra Hot system controls right here. We do have these surround sound speakers throughout the RV. We have one located right there. You can see here in the front and basically most of the corners of the... And that material that you saw there on the walls also continues on to the ceiling as well. And in some of the older RVs I've done videos on, and if you've ever run into, sometimes they'll have like a felt or a really fabric, or I would say basically a blanket feeling material on the roof. This is not that material. I would say it's very similar to what they would use in a beaver marquee or something for the walls. They've actually used the same material for the roof, and you know, you can see what phenomenal shape. I mean, you know, there's no staining throughout all the way back to the ceiling on this entire roof here, or ceiling throughout. It's in very nice shape. You have all these little additional probably pieces that I'm missing in details throughout the RV. Look at this original light we have here. Quite a detailed piece that they threw in here. Lots of good lighting throughout. We've got all these lights underneath the cabinet. I actually don't even have any lights on here in here right now. Actually, pretty good window space. I didn't even mention that as well. We've got some nice windows here above the couch, above the dinette, on either side of the RV, right here above this chair. So pretty much all the way around, even one right above the kitchen sink here. So we'll finally make our way to this middle bathroom right before the bedroom here. And let me just zoom out. Let me actually walk back a couple steps and walk back in. If you didn't catch that already, look at the size of this shower that they put in this RV. I keep thinking once in a while when I run into an older coach that a lot of times I'm like, okay, that's the biggest shower. No, okay, that's the biggest shower. But I somehow keep finding bigger showers, and this Safari is definitely, I mean, you'd have to actually measure it to really find out exactly how big it is, but if you're a bigger person, taller person, somebody who wants to sit down while they take your shower, basically just have a bigger shower. Most RVs, they just don't have a lot of shower space. I would say probably 60-70% of the time, or just a very small shower. This is a huge exception to that rule. I mean, this is a ginormous shower, probably bigger than most people's showers at home. And you can see the material that they have used in the shower again throughout here has held up. It's in fantastic shape. You've got a nice skylight here above. You have these gold accents you saw when I was walking in, and you also have this detail here. There's one other detail I want to show you on the back of the coach as well, but you have this detail here. Look, they even have a Panther in the glass on the door here. That is just awesome, and it's an amazing detail. Right in front of that, we have that solid surface with the white and black continuing on to the bathroom space here. Then right behind me, we have this door right across from the sink with your toilet that opens up, and I think it's nice that it actually closes off here. We've got a fantastic fan above that, some nice storage in here as well. And right next to the shower space, we actually have a washer dryer combo. As well, we have some really nice closet space with this cedar inline. And actually, if you open up this drawer, it doesn't just stop with a shelf here. It goes all the way back here and continues on into this spot. Let me actually just open up this door to make it a lot more visible for you guys to see here. But we have that cedar inlay closet throughout. Very nice. And it's actually crazy to think that I can actually still smell cedar in this closet, and it's now 2022. So that is pretty amazing. The owners did also put in a brand new mattress right before it got here. So this is a brand new Tempur-Pedic mattress that is very nice, new. It is a queen size bed. Back here we have, again, some really nice windows, an emergency exit right there above the bed, a really nice big window here. And we actually have a desk back here as well, which you could probably use this as a folding station. Also some nice storage underneath there as well, if that's something you're looking to do. You actually have some, even on something older like this, piece for your of course your cord to pop through there on the bottom. We've got some space as far as closet space here, a lot in the back with this really nice shelving. Again, all cedar inlay space here. We have those pieces there for that table to extend out. We've got your fuse box right above that with a hanging rack here. And then right next to that, we just have some extra storage here, as well as where that old box TV went back here as well. And so I think kind of the theme of this RV, of course, I mean, you can see again, some of these just little amazing details that I'm missing out. I mean, this is again that solid surface countertop that they printed in an emblem there on the side. But is the whole theme of this RV again is that it's supposed to be a safari setting, and I think they've really nailed that. I mean, they really couldn't make anything like this, I don't think, today that could really relate to what this RV here has done. We have again these nice little details, like you saw that chandelier piece there right here over on the top here as well, with those bronze caps there and the lights. Very nice. And I'm actually just going to back up here, get you another full view and shot of the RV here from the passenger seat perspective. And here I am. I did want to show you that additional piece that I was talking about on the back of this Panther. That absolutely beautiful piece of artwork we have here of the Panther on the back. We have that safari emblem here as well. But that is actually, the funny part is that even though the rest of the coach has that fade and some clear coat issues, this piece here on the back is actually in perfect shape. And down below here, even on the flaps as well, we have that Panther emblem, which we just saw in there in the kitchen. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to leave my email down in the description below. If you have questions about this RV, feel free to email me. This RV is located here at Casones RV in Mesa, Arizona. You can also reach us on our website at www.casonesrv.com. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.